this angle is better, the wide angle on this phone. Although the quality in image is a bit less interesting, I think, and the colors and everything's a bit darker. Or if this angle is better, this one here, which is one-time zoom, basically the normal view aspect. I'm wondering what's best. Let me know in the comments. Even though there's not many people in this channel. But for now, I'll use this one and maybe switch a bit later. I guess it depends on how I want you guys to see things. So it really depends on that, I think. Because the colors are a bit more, I feel like, accurate in this one-time zoom thing. Because it's not the same lens. So this phone has multiple cameras, and when I'm in widescreen, it's not the same camera. So it actually, that's why it looks different. Anyway, I'm taking a ride on Gouin, very popular spot in Montreal. Gouin goes all through Montreal, basically near the water. It's on the north side of Montreal. Goes all the way, all on the coast of Rivière des Grands Prairies. So goes all the way through there, and on the other side it's the river, St. Lawrence River, which is a fleuve. I don't know what it's called in English. I think they just call it a lake. St. Lawrence River, Lake, whatever. I don't know in English, but you'll know if you look on Google Map. Oh, this is a van life. It looked like a van life. It had shells and stuff inside. Yeah. Bunch of houses here for sale. They're situated around like close to 800,000 to 900,000 a million, depending. But these were, I think, they're 800,000 ish, from what I saw on Centris. But it's a decent location. Like you're just taking this road, and you can go to the Highway 40, Trans-Canadian Highway, which is like, can go pretty much anywhere you want from that highway, although there's quite a bit of traffic sometimes. And there's the 25 highway that's on the where I'm coming from, basically. So here there's not much to be developed. This is all nature parks that are protected, so they cannot really build houses there or anything. So if you buy a house there, you're pretty much assured there won't be much going on construction wise around you. There's a lot across that was empty. There's nothing that was going on much. They're digging something, but it's been like that for like, I don't know how many years. I don't know if they need to evaluate the land or anything. It could be the reason. Now they're checking if it's contaminated or not. So, like these houses there, nothing can be built around them. I think those houses were there before the park was actually protected. So those lands were available for purchase, but now there's nothing you can really buy, I think, here. So that's a good thing when you buy a house or anything. You know you're gonna have peace of mind. You won't see like huge, like 12-story buildings being built with condos, because it's often what happens when you're outside the city. Like, people build up and you have a nice peaceful land with a nice house near the water, and there's like a big condo complex that are being built. Really happens often here. This one's for sale. Like, this land is like, it's pretty small, but honestly you can't really have neighbors there. They won't, because here it's a school, it's a college. They're even playing football right now. Like, I don't know if you can see, maybe you can see a bit there, I don't know. But yeah, all this is like protected parks. You can hike there, summer, winter, whatever. So it's like calm here. There's not much, and the waters here, there's some boats but not many, because there's no actual docks or marina or anything here, which is quite interesting, because a lot of times when you see a place that's habited here with houses nearby and a river like that, you'll see marinas and like installations for people to put boats, ram boats or anything. But here there's nothing of that. So if you want to drop a boat or anything, an embarkation, or I don't know if it's the way to say it in English, but if you want to drop something, you can't really do it here. It's like you have to go on the other side where Laval is. This is the 40 highway here, just on top of us. And then there's another bridge where you can cross and go to Charlemagne and other cities. But there, once you're there, it's like outside of Montreal. You'll see anyway. I'll show you guys in the video. This is all protected there. Anyway, on the left there is like a swamp. There's nothing much that can be built. Here before, I used to haul ass. I used to go fast on that road. I was just there. The limit was 50 back in the days. And so usually if the limit's 50, it means people are going 70, 60, so I was going pretty fast in those roads, and they lowered the speed limit, so now it's 30. Nobody goes 30, but like, I'm not stupid. I want to go like 60, 70 there, like I used to, because if I get a ticket, it's pretty expensive. This truck's pretty nice, a Ford Ranger. It looked like it was in really good shape. A Ranger, two-tone, like a greenish with brown. That was cool. I like the Ranger. That's something I really like. I'm not a huge fan of pickups. It's not really my thing. Lifted pickups or whatever, it's not really my thing, but I really like smaller pickups like the Ranger and the Santa Cruz, the Hyundai Santa Cruz. I think it's pretty cool. I like that also. I like the smaller form factor, but the Ranger now, the newer models are like, they're as big as a new pickup, full-size pickup basically, and not really smaller or anything. That's something to keep in mind if you're from Canada, like myself, and especially Quebec. They, like other provinces in Canada, they removed the carbon tax, which is the tax they put on gas, and is one of the reasons why gas is more expensive in Canada, because we have this tax on top, which is always added to the price of the gas. So if they pay like the gas $1 a liter, for example, and the tax is 20 cents, it's gonna be 120. Just a really basic example. Now they changed that, and it's actually quite different, especially in Quebec. But other places in Canada, they just removed it. So if it was 20 cents, now they have 20 cents less to pay at the pump. Which I'm gonna go to Ottawa tomorrow. Probably make videos there. But over there, it's in Ontario, so the gas price is gonna be a lot cheaper because the carbon tax is not applied. But yeah, the thing that changes in Quebec and is quite different is that the gas price is the same. Basically, there's no carbon tax that's removed, because here it's like a bit different. They give it another name, and it doesn't have like the same rules to be applied or anything. But basically what it means for us is that here in Quebec they removed the minimum price for gas, which was set by, I think, a mix of the government and the petroleums. I'm not sure. Either way, now this, I would say this floor price is now removed. So that means that now they can put the price they want when you go at the pump. And also that means some gas station will charge way more and some will charge way less for gas. So that's something that now is different, because before we used to pay our gas prices according to that floor. So that means all the gas stations were around the same prices, but now they can like drop it even more to be a bit more aggressive and make people go to their gas station. So I think it's fair. Like, it brings a bit of a, like, to be competitive, I think, because especially on Costco, because Costco is always cheaper back in the days, and now the price is like a lot more similar to what you would pay at a normal gas station. So Costco lost a bit of its relevancy as gas prices go, and you can find really like cheaper prices if you look around. The thing is that, and it's quite annoying, is that like you're gonna be in a neighborhood, the same neighborhood, and you'll find like really big differences of price. Like sometimes like even like 15 cents, 10 cents, which is quite a bit for someone who's like looking at those prices and want to save a buck or two. For myself, I don't find that it's that relevant. Like 10, 15 cents is not that huge of a price difference for me. Because I always put $50 no matter what. And when I look at the, like when I saw the cheapest and when I was seeing the more expensive, the difference was like maybe I get 2 or 3 liters more, which is like the equivalent of like $3. So that's not much, to be honest. People over If you don't put blinker, I'll just call you. I don't care. Fuck that. Because I don't know. Like, you could be going the way you could block me or not. So it's like.